Hello, peoples, and welcome to our 23rd, getting ready for repentance. Um, it's quite an awesome day yesterday, having a Mr. Whistling Dave, also known as Chase, kind of chill with us and uh, help help us play some Binding of Isaac. It was really fun, actually. Um, So yeah, without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's go do some Binding of Isaac and kick some butt. Now, I did play a little more, not on the Getting Ready for Repentance file, but on the streaming file yesterday, which was very good. I'm going to call it very good. That's what I'm going to call it. All right, so we still need to kill both Blue Baby and the lamb. It's the lamb, right? Blue Baby. No, we need to kill Blue Baby with this guy, not the lamb. So we're just gonna start trying to pound through the notes and stuff, and we'll work on getting the other things as we go. But how's everyone doing this morning? I really should turn on the chat before I actually ask that. I don't think anyone's actually joined us yet, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Yeah. I mean that's addressed to anyone who's actually watching the video. Oh no. It's just, even if it's just leaving something in the comments, nice. That would be absolutely fantastic on the videos and stuff like that. That way we can chat via that. I can give you a shout out kind of thing. Speaking of which, just like I usually do, I want to give a shout out to Call Me Carl1, who actually followed us on the stream last time, a brand new Isaac player who is just getting into the swing of things. He's on the game for 2 days, 2 whole days, and he's already fought Satan, which is a nice little accomplishment. Not bad, man. So yeah, that's who I want to give a shout out to this morning. For those of you who do watch regularly, kind of thing, you know that I do play D&Ds on Thursdays, which last night was a Thursday, which is something some of my players actually forgot. One of them was like about half an hour late, and he's like, dude, I thought it was a Wednesday all day." Not great, not gonna lie. I was just like, half the party's here to a very, very important time. It's only a trial that's going to determine whether or not half of your party literally dies. So, the stream last night was actually fairly fantastic. Hello, there are multiple people. I was not expecting so many people. The stream last night, Geeky, was really good. They broke me a little because they did a thing I was not expecting them to do, but that's because I'm a person who apparently respects history and religious artifacts, and they are not people who do so. If you've seen anything at all of the D&D stream, you know that there are reliquaries holding the bodies of a saint. Kind of scattered around town, or at least portions of the body of a saint. And they found one last night, actually. It was good, and then they broke it, which was not good. So I had to take a moment first to develop stats for a reliquary, which was made entirely of crystal. In other words, it's not very strong. And then I had to take a moment to think of what actually would happen when that reliquary was broken. End result. Exactly. End result, they ended up killing about a quarter of the town's council. So, this is totally metagame knowledge. So for my players, pretend you're not hearing this. I think it may have been kind of spoiled last night a bit too. The thing is like that reliquary they were using the body of a saint to prolong their lives by literally preserving their hearts along with the body of the saint. They would never die. They would never age, as long as the reliquary was intact. Well, when you break that reliquary and you loose all of their hearts to just the world, and no longer are they bound to their bodies, all of them simultaneously, 200 people-ish, died of simultaneous heart attacks because all of a sudden they didn't have a heart. And that's what we're going with is, that. So, that was the thing. And that pushes the boundaries a little as to what I was expecting the game to turn into right away. Like, eventually, that's something that I expected to happen, you know, with the whole taking down corruption kind of thing. But it was good. We also got to see the introduction of a new character played by Mr. Andrew Hecubus, who is called Eden. He's going to be their warden. He's going to be their little watchdog for a little while. I say that, and it sounds kind of like, yeah, good old Tinkle. It kind of sounds patronizing, but honestly, it's going to be nice to have a person who's actually heavily invested in making sure the party does not just kill everything. To be fair, last night he was pretty interested in making. Oh, Black Lotus, nice. Making sure that the party did exactly what they were going to do, which was stuff. But yeah, they weren't supposed to have that fight last night. They're supposed to scout it out, realize something really bad's going on, and go, oh, okay. Maybe we should come back to this. Maybe we should inform the proper authorities that this is going on. Maybe we should do anything but this. No, they attacked. I should have known. I really I should have anticipated that. I did not, unfortunately, but I should have. So yeah, I was taught a lesson. I am not. Oh, actually, I am sadly going to have to take Mom's pad. Gross is right. Oh my goodness, that is awful. So, yeah, that was a time and a half last night, wasn't it? Though it was good. The trial I thought was really good. Um, it's true. You can't. I can't literally prepare for everything, but I now have like I was not expecting because I know the players fairly well, and I was not expecting that. Now I have to like readjust my opinions of them a little bit so I can prepare for the things they're probably going to do, little shenanigans they're going to attempt to pull in the future. So that's going to be a thing. I wish they would. Yeah, thank you. I didn't realize the pad would make them hop into a place where I couldn't shoot them. That was yeah. It was. It was a lot of fun. And I'm glad that I have like the breadth of knowledge that I do, that I could instantaneously come up with stats for a reliquary that shouldn't have been, you know, attacked. And I'm glad that I could think, you know, oh, what would this do in the long run for the game? So it makes me glad that I've been playing as a DM for so long because I can roll with crap like that and not worry too much about it. And like it's already been, I'm actually pretty glad as well. It's already been uploaded to YouTube. It was a bit of a pain to get it up there, though. Like it, for some reason, it refused to actually export until this morning. So it's already been downloaded to my computer and everything. Because I was like, oh well, frig, it's not going to export. I'm going to have to download it and then upload it again. No, it was fine. I just had to give it a little time, apparently. All right, so we do have. I mean, I try to be. Like the first little while, I wasn't really serious about streaming or the YouTube thing, and like I was doing it just because I wanted to have the record. But then I started getting people who are really interested in it. And I don't want to let those folks down. I want to make sure that they actually get to see the stuff that you guys do, even if they don't have the time to actually view the stream. So for me, it was pretty important to get it up and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, it's especially yesterday. Our lovely Hey Call Me Anna was really sad she wouldn't be able to come to the stream because for her it's at like 7:30 in the morning, I think she said, or 5:30 in the morning. It's 5:30 in the morning for her. So I was like, oh crap. You know what? I'll get the VOD up and we'll immediately get that up on YouTube, and that way you'll be able to check it out anytime you want, kind of thing. She also gave me a bunch of ideas for different things to do, which reminds me, you know what I really forgot to do? I forgot to do like my song of the day thing. That's relatively important. I should do my song of the day. And today I actually made a note of what song it was. Another Way Out by Hollywood Undead. Real good song. Totally check it out. Okay. Multi-dimensional baby, not so much, but I'll take the infested baby. I didn't mean to keep doing that. Keep getting in, no problem, but getting out's another thing. Yeah. All right, we do the thing, we do the thing. Yeah. Mom's bra. We're going to take it, just because that gives us 2/3 the mom items. All right, see you later, man. All right. But yeah, so I mean, as I was saying before, getting all that stuff up is pretty important to me. I know that there are a lot of people who literally they'll try, but they can't quite make it to the stream, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know what? If you guys are gonna, if you want to see the game that much, I'm gonna do my best to make sure you can. I found pills. Not a lovely pill. I can't believe I used my last bomb on that, but that's fine. Ah, I didn't see it spawn anything. That was annoying. Boom. Cricket's head this early in the game. Not the best, but I'll take it. Oh, thank you. I do have to say I don't recognize the username. Rio Rising? Sorry. I feel like I should. There we go. I mean, especially if you recognize me. Now I feel like a jerk. I mean, to be fair, there have been a lot of people that have come out of just everywhere. A lot of people that didn't even. Oh, hey man. A long time isn't friggin' understatement. Jeez. I don't even think you were a teenager the last time I saw you, were you? Holy crap. Yeah, so been a while. Bit of an understatement. But yeah, I've actually really been enjoying the fact that a lot of people that I haven't been able to keep up with just because of life or school or moving cross country, in this case, have actually been able to show up on the stream and say hi. It's been really awesome to reconnect with a lot of people, which was kind of the hope, you know? Oh, there we go. So I hear you've been up to things and stuff. Congratulations on a lot of the stuff I missed. I haven't. Yeah, I know. All right, see you, man. Frig, that's a blast from the past, though, isn't it? I don't even know. I've got so distracted. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh my goodness. But yeah, sorry. Another Way by Hollywood Undead. Totally check it out. Worthwhile song. Oh my goodness. All right. Got some jerks to deal with. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube and Twitch. I have cursed you with an image you never should have seen. Hey, Anna. How's it going? Oh. I'm really sad if you got here just in time to see the terribleness that is Mom's bra. I need to ditch that. That's an item I need just not to use. I'm gonna. Ugh. The way that they draw that, the way that they present that is just way off base for me. Like, I was not expecting that in the least. That was a little insane. I mean, I'm glad that your week is over. Yeah, no, it was not, Kiki. I mean, it's the weekend now for you though, Anna, right? time to chill, relax. I'm not sure if you... For me? Today is definitely... Oh, we got a luck down. Today is definitely an awesome day. I was able to sleep in a lot, and I actually got to bed on time, which for me, being an insomniac, kind of awesome. The stream last night was really good. Not sure if you caught it. It was a time and a half. Like even the YouTube of the video is YouTube of the video. Title of the video on YouTube. Give me a second, I'll actually bring it up. Fair Trial, Broken Reliquary, and Broken DM is the title of it because oh my god, did they ever? Yeah, that was it was a time. But yeah, last night it was probably my most popular video, straight up. Like, by the time I had it, like, just VOD, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you missed it on the craziness. I'm glad that you actually got to see most of the trial, though. That was kind of a very important part, right? Oh, where's my little hey Navi guy? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, and like I'm saying, the trial was really important. Like, it made it so that I didn't have to like completely restart the game with a cast of new characters and stuff. Because as much as I enjoy doing casting calls, I'd rather not have to think of an entire new homebrew story of like, I already have an entire friggin' world built around this thing, and I am currently digitizing it, so that other people can use the world that I'm playing in, if they so choose, which is nice. I mean, I'm debating actually adding a recap to a lot of the YouTube vids because I know that it's pretty extreme for people to watch, like the 2.5 to 3 hour sessions sometimes. Some of them are really much shorter than that, but so I'm thinking I'm gonna add a recap to them so that people don't have to watch all of it and they can just be like, oh yeah, no, I got this now, it's fine. You know, I'm mostly caught up. I will totally take the unicorn stump. All right, that's fine. We got a pill. Speed up. So, yeah, I know, like, for me, that's the big thing keeping me from catching up on Critical Role is because I don't have 4 hours of video to sync for over 50 episodes that I've missed out on now. So for me, it's kind of I'm hesitating at the moment to go watch it. Unfortunately, because I do love Critical Role, and Matt Mercer is an amazing GM. I have rarely seen better, although I have seen better. Just rare. Very, very... Oh, I don't have any more bombs. So sad. Alright. So, for me, it's like... It's one of the things I really do want to catch up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Um, I've been told I should get into Genshin. I do... I do like, apparently, the style of game they're going for. Brendan Lee Mulligan. I haven't heard of them. Do they do a... I'm assuming, obviously, they do uh, some sort of long cast, so probably D&D? Alright, the Widow. High Priestess time. Oh, it moved. Oh, I was not expecting high-speed spiders. Of course, I don't like spiders. Dimension 20 channel. Okay. I'm actually going to write that down. Give me a sec. Sorry for all you other folks. I got an important note to make. And thank you for the recommendation. Oh, speaking of recommendations, I do have a Spotify list that I'm curating for like my daily songs and stuff. The recommendations I give at the beginning of the episodes, kind of thing. Should totally hit me up. What is your song of the day? Just any song at all. What do you think? That's for the YouTube people too. Leave it in the comments or something like that. But yeah, song of the day. Mine today was Another Way Up by Hollywood Undead. She picked it up. Oh, that is awesome. I have yet to actually see him. I think I've seen him once as a playable character, and it was hilarious. 7 whole friggin' seasons. But something that I really do like about D&D is, like, if you're going to make a show, like, the equivalency is ridiculous for it, because, like, your average TV show only has, like, around 24 hours a season. Well, I mean, if you're going to do the benchmark that way, every 6 episodes of, like, Critical Role or a suitable D&D podcast is a friggin' season. So when you have, like, 50 to 100 episodes, that's a lot of stuff. That's 6 seasons in a movie, you know, all the way gone. Adventure Zone. Nope. I'm learning all the things today. I do love me some recommendations. Because I do, like, I think I've started to play this a little off stream. Not a whole lot. I did get some unlocks done yesterday. Not even this file though. I'm not playing the 1-a-day file. That's strictly 1-a-day. But I have another file, the streaming file, that I do. I don't even know why I haven't even really used the unicorn stump yet. I really should be using it more often. Oh, there's a friggin' key in that room, and I just completely forgot about it. Doop doop doop. All right, there we go. Bomb and key. And holy frickin' mantle. Nice. We're going to throw a bomb there. Holy Mantle is not a one-run, but it does help you get double room deals like nobody's business. Puberty, puberty, and more puberty. We're an adult now. Oh, that horrible... I mean, that beard is worse than mine, and that's saying something. Okay. Oh, wait. Were you showing me something? No, you are not, I don't think. No, you're not. Okay. But yeah, so once I actually get it reasonably, like, I think I only have like 5 songs on it right now. Once I get a reasonable collection of things for like the song of the day, I am totally like, I think I already have it on Twitch here. I think there's only like 3-4 songs on it right now. I'm gonna start just listening to that during stream because like so far those are all songs proven to be like go-to happy music for me. So why not, right? Why not share them? Ooh, I'm not taking the purple heart, thanks. Gotta love Daddy Longlegs. Clubfoot by... I don't recognize that one. That's another note I'm gonna have to make. This is going to be a long YouTube video just because like I keep pausing it to take notes from the people in the chat, which is... It's nice to have. I'm not going to lie. Interactive audience makes this a whole lot better. So, thank you. Alright. So I have set aside some time, and I've started actually developing my streams and YouTube video ideas for my Session 0 recap. So our Session 0, kind of like what I do for it. I'm calling it a recap. So thanks to you, Miss Anna. So it's gonna be a thing that's popping up the next, I'd say, week or so. That I'm gonna do that, and you're gonna see what I do for a Session 0. And if you actually take a look at the Strange Aeons campaign, not the one, not the Thursday, but the Monday one, when I'm scrolling through, you can probably usually see under the character handouts. Exactly, Geeky Nerd. Just one song that was like, hey, look, this song is amazing. I'm feeling good about it today. Let's go. But yeah, if you're watching Strange Aeons, it's the one that actually have the Considerations and Taboo as a full character handout, which is something that I do have to do for the Thursday campaign still. And essentially, any player that's feeling uncomfortable about anything at all, either during the last session or something that just makes them uncomfortable during roleplay, they can add to it, and it's anonymous edit. So no one knows who said it, no one knows what's going on, but characters can eliminate things that make them feel bad. Oh my God, that sounds so fantastic. I do like villain campaigns. I'm not gonna lie. Also, we're gonna take Magic Fingers. I have never been able to pull one off successfully, though. I will admit, I always struggle to have that kind of morality. Even like I can play as the villain. I just don't know how to make my players feel like a villain. You know? I mean, even during a lot of my roleplay aspects, when I'm doing just regular video games like Mass Effect, I typically choose Paragon because I feel like such a bad person. Like I can empathize with the characters too much to want to be a villain, which is bad because like I should be able to do both, right? Yeah, absolutely. I love Mass Effect. I already have. I'm going to be getting the re-release coming out soon, and grabbing it for PC when it comes out. And I was thinking of actually streaming that. I don't know if people will be interested or not, but it's something that I'm going to do for me. Take Book of Belial, that's much preferable. Also, we totally got Dark Bum. I'm aware Dark Bum's a crutch, all that nonsense, but Dark Bum is amazing, and don't judge him. Well, I say Dark Bum, he's actually called Devil Baby. I learned that recently, which is nice. Yeah, I agree. For me, it's really hard. In real life ish, I'm actually a pacifist. Not in the sense that I won't do physical harm, but it's always been a very, very, very last ditch resort, and it's usually not for me. Um, Scary trauma time. When I was in going to school in Montreal, I actually did get a little roughed up once. And I thought like I always thought that like in times of violence like that, my reaction would be, maybe I'm not actually pacifist, maybe I'll fight back. No, my action was just I'm tired, I'm a student, I got no money, please go away. Just straight up, no, you can have my wallet, but I don't really care. I'm not sure if that was just like extreme apathy from being exhausted going to med school or just whatever. I don't know. But apparently, I'm more tired than violent when it comes to that sort of scenario, which is a weird thing to figure out about myself. But yeah, so and I can't imagine anyone who doesn't like if you don't like Mass Effect, what's going on? Like what's wrong with you, man? I'm not saying you don't. I understand. Apparently you do because those caps, yo. Yeah, Mass Effect's amazing. I do love it so much. Ooh, Epiphoria. Nice. All right. I'm thinking after the YouTube run, I'm gonna turn on the Spotify playlist and have some fun, bop into that. Because at the moment, I am literally, I would say that I'm just chilling to the music in my head right now, remembering the songs I was listening to like when I was in the shower. That's what I'm doing right now, just bopping along, remembering and being like, yeah, that was a good song. So I really need to listen to some music. We're gonna do that. Oop, let's blow you up. And blow you up. So, Geeky, are you thinking of actually doing a campaign sometime soon? Because I don't know if you caught it, but it was actually Theron Lynn, who was a new subscriber to my channel, Later found out it was actually my little sister. I didn't realize. Is planning her own campaign. She didn't know what she wanted to do, and we actually ran through, and I was like, okay, let's start off with the basics. Let's see what you want to do. What kind of story do you want to tell? We actually went through like an entire thing. We planned out a high seas adventure for her. It's pretty fun, actually. Up. All right, we only have like a 1 in 3 chance of getting Stoof, so we're gonna blow those guys up. Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's actually pretty much exactly how I feel. For me, the story becomes primary and the mechanics are secondary, which is, I think, different from most people. But I can't. If a game has a really good story, I can forgive a hell of a lot. Because no, I wouldn't even say like mechanics are secondary. Mechanics are tertiary for me. The biggest thing is mechanics. Sorry, game words, story, aesthetics, gameplay. Gameplay being the mechanics of the actual game itself. And I can forgive a whole hell of a lot if the story's good and the aesthetics good. However, you get a mix of all three of those going, and oof, it's hard for me to resist a game like that, which is why I actually really enjoy Valheim. Excellent Dark Bum. Do the thing. Munch all the hearts for me. Because I love the story. Yeah, like the first Witcher. Yeah. That was a game where you had to be willing to forgive a lot. Have you read the Witcher novels? Because, for me, I am a fairly big reader, so... Okay, are you doing like a generation gap thing, or is it literally the same people, kind of thing? Because that might be a tough one to pull off, especially if you don't have players that are willing to invest a bit of time in their backstories. Ooh, you could always make them amnesiacs. That'd be pretty cool. They wouldn't remember what they ran from, and then get those like random flashbacks to things that embarrassed them, things they wouldn't have done had they known better, kind of thing. That'd be a decent story, I think. I know you probably don't want to tell me too much, just because like it's a story. Agreed, though. The story, the idea is awesome. I'm like, now I'm thinking about the execution and stuff, trying to solve how they got stuck in the future and help it fix the issues they ran from the past. That is, that's good. So, okay, I totally misread it the first time. So you're thinking like a little bit of time travel kind of thing? I thought it was literally just, time skip stuff. But no, literal time travel. I'm thinking that's what you mean anyway. I could be wrong. Because that would be good. Okay. Oh, forcefully. Nice. All right. Oh, how much of an age gap are we talking there then? Are we talking like we went from Swords and Steel to like gunpowder kind of thing, or is it like the same technological age? Because that would create a whole set of issues. Where they'd be like responsible for inventing cannons and stuff like that. That'd be really neat. Like seeing what they've actually done to the world for like warfare and stuff. I don't know if I don't know if you caught the video where I actually explained something that I've done that's a little similar, but it's a generation gap game where they had these heroes. There was the same group of players. They had these heroes in the past, and they actually won against the big bad, and they thought that was awesome. They killed the big bad. They didn't realize that how much trouble that would actually cause the future. So then got to play as these characters. I think it's at a 5 generation gap down the line, where that entire area now is just a demon devil infested zone because no one was there to keep them at bay anymore because the big bad was actually keeping a contract with them and keeping everything under control. And it was like a controlled harvest. And then he was gone. So the entire area became infested. It was really good, but it wasn't like a huge gap in generations where like a bunch of new technology arose. So like, are you thinking like a huge technological gap? Because that would be something I'd be really interested in seeing. That would be amazing. I mean, that's one thing I definitely recommend if you're up for it. If your players are up for it, totally record your sessions. Like you don't have to post them. Um, and you never have to like put them on YouTube or stream them or anything. But I'm actually in 2 campaigns at the moment, which is really awesome. By the way, I have never been a player in 2 campaigns simultaneously ever because I mean it's rare for me to be a player in even one. So I was really stoked to be invited to 2. Okay. Oh, really? That's neat. Uh, Although I'm not familiar with the term uh, NAD got me on that one. Showing my ignorance. I don't spend a whole lot of time on the internet, unfortunately. Um, so many new things I'm going to learn today, I assume. I assume a lot. I shouldn't. I'm hoping I can find a donation machine. I got 57 freaking coins. Not another D&D podcast. Okay. I'm assuming that's another one I should totally listen to. But yeah, that's what as I was saying. Even for the ones that like I'm not streaming. I mean, first of all, it's not my campaign, so I never feel comfortable putting that up on my channel, being like, "Hey, look, this is something that I've produced, I've created," kind of thing, because it's not. And I feel it'd be a little bit indecent of me to like steal some other person's like IP and be like, "Hey, look, this is something on my channel that I'm gonna get recognized for." It's like, no, if you guys are gonna do it on your own, I'll have the videos for you, and you can just grab them from me. Oh, that's gonna be one hell of a gap. That is amazing. Oh, so jealous. Okay, so very interrelated then. Not bad. Oh, lots of things here. Okay. Um, yeah, learning all the things today. Let's get some Blacktooth going on. We are not taking the Cursed Skull. So, yeah, I forget what I was going with that entirely. My train of thought has departed, and I cannot find it anymore. Oh no. So bad. I'm so confused as to what I was actually talking about now. I got a tears down. That's crappy. I was hoping I'd find like a donation box to have so many coins, and then I don't know. Like this one's actually going pretty well. Oh yeah, so the 2 campaigns. So like I was saying, I would never want to like put their stuff up on my channel just because I feel like I'd be stealing it, and at the very least, I have a little more integrity than that. Um, because I don't want to steal someone else's intellectual property. It's happened to me before, which wasn't the best. It was not a fun time. Really makes you feel like crap when somebody takes your stuff and takes all the credit for it and gets all the recognition for it. So it's not something I could ever do to somebody else. Um, yeah. Sorry, that storylines and stuff, thinking about other things. Um, yeah. Sorry, sometimes I get lost in thought in my head, obviously, literally. Uh, yeah, so I'm playing in 2 of them and recording them for just like for posterity's sake, being able to look back either as a DM or a player and say, oh, okay, this is what I did, this is what happened, and also having the wonderful and amazing opportunity to check out memories with friends that you might not be able to see anymore in the future. That's awesome. So like that's why I actually started recording things. Initially, it wasn't because I wanted to um, do the streaming thing at all, really, is because I wanted to have those memories. Yes, I am actually. Um, I was I was I am a Newfie originally, kind of thing. I say originally, but I was actually born in Brunswick, raised in Newfoundland, and then I've moved all over the place since then. All right, so I recommend the Balance campaign of the Adventure Zone. Really beautiful, and the characters are amazing. My personal favorite is Taco. And oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, currently I'm living in Alberta. Not going to say specifically where, but I'm living in Alberta. But I've spent a lot of time in most provinces. Not all of them. Some of them I spent maybe a month or two in, just because it wasn't for me. Like it wasn't my zone, I'll say. But I spent a lot of time in the Maritimes, and I spent a lot of time in Alberta. So what gave away that I was from Canada? I suppose, I mean, I did say I was a Newfie yesterday. That would probably do it. Why did I go in through the front door when I can friggin' fly? I didn't have to unlock that. That was silly of me. We're doing actually really good for what we got. Like this is going well. I gotta say, Anna, as much as you were appreciative of being recommended to me from one of your friends, I am super glad you joined up because like it's gonna give me so much stuff to listen to, so much stuff to do. Especially when I'm just prepping stuff for D&D games and stuff, and like um I might find a new favorite or two. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did mention Montreal, right? I mean, yeah, it's fair. I lived there for a little while. Have you ever been to Canada? Because I got to say, if you're going to make a trip out of it just to see it, I recommend going east to west, honestly. Or it's just because like I think my favorite places are definitely the Maritimes, 100%. That's home. Um, and then I'd have to say like probably Alberta and then BC. And the other ones are really nice to like drive through kind of thing. But I found myself a little sorry to say it bored with the scenery in the prairie provinces that weren't Alberta. It is very flat, typically terrible roads, and a whole lot of wheat. And that's about it. Sorry, prairie provinces. I still love you for your people. I don't want to lock down, Pill. Ugh. Gotta say, loving our tears rate, loving our damage. We're going here. Ooh. One bad chest. Two bad chest. And yeah, a good one. I mean, that's fair. Canadian trips are very expensive. Like, I I can literally fly to anywhere in the U.S. essentially for cheaper than it is for me to go visit home, which is insane to me. Like, it is a shorter friggin' trip, but I can go like my trip that took me to Italy for a while was cheaper than it was to um, go back home. I do understand the broke thing though. Like it's been until I got my current person. Most of my money was spent on miscellaneous things. I wasn't really able to build up too much of a savings except for school and stuff because that was always really important to me. Really? I don't. Like, to be fair, yeah, it's that. Yeah, Anna, you probably would if you intend to stay for a long period of time. Yeah. Um, I don't know. As I suppose you could figure like I grew up, like I said, Newfoundland, the Maritimes kind of thing, Atlantic provinces in total, except for PEI. Never really lived there. Visited for a while, but never really lived there. I always every time I go back, the scenery just it's entrancing. Like it's one of those things where I am now, I'm not taking you. Sorry, not to be offensive, good cursed item, but I'm good. I didn't find the super secret room. This is probably going to be a longer YouTube vid, just because I'm not super rushing it. Okay. Gotta be down here, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know how I missed it the first time. That's fair. That's one of the big motivators, right? Is be like, hey, look, I'm gonna come visit. Which is actually that was not my motivation for visiting Europe. I'll be honest. I had other reasons too. Um, it lives. But yeah, no, I would like. I don't understand. Like, Alberta isn't. At the very least, you have to agree with me, Geeky, that Alberta is not as plain and as flat as our next door neighbor, um, neighbors, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Be honest with me. We could take Mom's knife. Ah, it's a Megatroll bomb. Should I? Yeah. Yes, mother. Um, did I take... Did I take the positive? But I mean the Polaroid. Did I take the... Did I not get the Polaroid? Okay, brief. Really, really brief. Um, Great Britain, and then France, then a few kind of along the way to Italy. Like literally, I stayed in Italy for the vast majority of it. The other places I was there for like 2 or 3 days at most. Um, but Italy, I spent a little time teaching English at a kind of like a community center kind of thing. Oh yeah, Drumheller is gorgeous, especially if you do like hiking. But I mean, that's the same thing with like Banff or anything like that. Probably my favorite place. I'm not like not just because of like the location and stuff like that. My favorite place to visit is probably Canmore in all of the Alberta area. It is definitely super touristy trap, but they also they used to have this place. I'm not sure if it's still there because I haven't been in forever. A place that is kept that was oh my goodness, it's great. Also, you know what's really way back, like at the end of high school, a couple of friends and myself and my then significant other rented out a like a room in a chalet, and it was probably like one of my favorite experiences I've ever done. Like period, it was amazing. Totally recommend. Guppy's head. It's fine. I'll keep my book. Oh goodness. I think it's the first time you guys have heard me freak out this episode. I almost got blown up. Although Dark Bomb's made it ridiculous. Like this session's been really, really easy for stuff. But yeah, so going like hailing way friggin' back. So the first episode of my like D&D prep stuff is going to be that session 0. What to talk to your players about, which I'm pretty stoked for. And then I don't know why I went around. I could have seriously just gone straight through. Episode 2 is going to be character creation in 5th edition. And then I'm going to do like, because I want to swap back and forth between like helping DMs and helping players. And the next one is going to be like creating a campaign arc kind of thing. Like, what's your overall goal for this campaign? Which is going to be fun, for me at least. I'm going to enjoy doing that because that's something I do like doing, is helping people plan campaigns and stuff. And like discussing ideas. And I haven't come up with an episode beyond that yet. Maybe I'll do like creating a good backstory. That's something that does need to be done. I do know, like a lot of people that I play with, especially once we start playing, they really get into developing their own backstory and stuff like that. But until they actually like get into like feeling up, that came out wrong. Feeling how the character plays out, they don't really have a backstory. And for me, that's a shame because you shouldn't base your character's backstory on what they're doing now. You should base what they're doing now on their backstory, obviously. So I really want to go through that and see if I can't help a few people create a solid backstory. Oh yeah, I do creation of bosses and stuff. Were you thinking like just legendary actions? Do you want... Ooh. Because if you catch the thing last night, the gentleman... Well, that's fine. So therefore the video, there's a good reason for me to make the video. If at least Geeky gets something out of it, we're good. Creation of bosses and layers. Layers are very important because they can have their own actions, which is something I don't think a lot of people take advantage of. Like last night, there were two things that what's this? Why are you hovering on that spot? I've never seen one hover on a blank space before. Weird. Might be a shoveling spot. I don't know. I'm good with that, Hematemesis. Thank you. Alright. I'm not going to use that to roll the d20. Actually, Hematemesis wouldn't be a bad idea. 1, 2... Oh, it didn't give me any more. That's sad. So, that's something that you'll see if you watch the episode from last night. I use the fact that they stumbled onto, and I say stumbled, they were led to. Sorry, guys. You didn't discover it on your own. It was me. They were led to a secret base. And when they decided to attack, I was going to punish them for it. Because, you don't just attack somebody in their secret lair. Which means that the lair actually had actions they could do as well. And every turn, it forced them to make a charisma saving throw or take a crap ton of damage. So and in addition to that, it made that anyone who was actually anyone who had not committed a crime in Touchstone was actually fair. They were fine. They could move without penalty, kind of thing. Anyone who had committed a crime, however, was forced to make all of their attacks as if they didn't have advantage, even if they did. Oh, right. Of course we didn't have the Polaroid for that one because that is our regular once-a-day file. All right, anyway, we're going to cap that off there for you folks with the YouTubes. Thanks for joining us, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another run at Getting Ready for Repentance. Bye.